Well, a lot of big names coming in and out of the 757 in the past month. Now, the Hampton Roads are seeing a new face in town that hopes to continue to put an area with such rich athletic culture under a brighter spotlight. What comes to mind when you think of 757 sports? The electric Mike Vick. The answer, Allen Iverson. Both men have become stalwarts of the community, giving back to their roots and also help introducing new faces to the booming culture of the Hampton Roads. But Vick and Iverson are past their playing days. While still active in the community, the 757 has yet to see that next generation come to the forefront, at least until now.
It is a knockout victory!
It all started with DB3. Boxing superstar Keyshawn Davis took over the lightweight division quicker than you can say.
And the new!
After that, the Norfolk native brought the WBO lightweight championship belt back home. Alongside his two brothers, Kelvin and Keon, DB3 headlined Norfolk's first championship fight in decades.
I feel great, man. I got my son in my hands. The atmosphere is amazing. Everybody out here to support DB3, of course, Troy Osley, man. I couldn't ask for a better atmosphere.
That means a lot, man. You know, the city's showing us love, man. You know, we always get the love back. We do community days and stuff like that.
That was only the start of an eventful summer. The following week, a familiar face returned home. Jalen Holmes held his annual D-Line Academy, an event that teaches kids more than just the X's and O's.
To give them real-life scenarios and having them react to them, I just felt like that was the best way to really, mold a mind. So that was the main thing. I just wanted to be intentional and also just can get to a certain demographic to work on certain skill building.
After that, a long-awaited return of a rising NBA star. Cam Thomas held his first community day in Chesapeake, an event he plans on making a tradition.
Just giving kids hope to always have that, source to have, me being NBA, being where I am. I just want to have kids looking up to me and be able to, connect with me and just see me around more, just to, give them something to, be happy about.
But it doesn't stop there. This time, a face new to the 757. Brian Robinson Jr. holding his youth camp in Norfolk, an event that opened his eyes to a culture he didn't know was so passionate.
Being here, just seeing how much the state of Virginia loves the Commanders, and I would have never thought that, from the outside looking in before I got here. Just thinking that it's always Washington, D.C., I never knew how much, the Commanders meant to the state of Virginia.
The best part about that event is people like his teammate, Jalen Holmes, leading by example and helping put the area on the map.
I pay attention to all the things that guys do, and, I just kind of take, examples from, how their impact and the things they do in the community and just try to make sure I'm, feeding off of the same things. And, we all want to make the same impact. We all want to try to leave something with these kids, and I feel like, we all been doing a great job of doing that.
The next generation of athletic pillars within the 757 might have arrived. While some people may find it hard to keep up with all these new faces, the spotlight that has been shined on the Hampton Roads is one that it's rightfully deserved. The best part, every athlete is leaving their event only wanting more. Whether they're a native or a newcomer, it's safe to say plenty of athletes are buying into the stock of the 7 cities. Brett Holmes, WTKR News 3 Sports.